alluded to the scenario that Labour seem to constantly do as which was popularly known as the fireman and nurse scenario, was a couple earning, household couple earning around £40,000 a year. And that it would be, the LIT, local income tax, would be totally unfair to such a couple. I wonder if Rhona and Brankin could answer this question. What percentage, this was 2 years ago by the way, that this started, what percentage of the households in Scotland does she think have an earning of greater than £40,000 a year?
What I can tell you is, because if you're beginning
Rhona,
to...
if you don't know, it's maybe better just to say. Can you just, don't know?
Right, well, what I can tell you is that under our plans to get rid of water and sewerage, over 600,000 households would benefit, and that's huge.
Really? Well, I can tell you the answer, because under the Scottish Household Survey of 2 years ago, which is the latest figures we have, government figures, Scottish Parliament figures, 16% of Scottish households have an income of over £40,000 a year. Now, that means that 84% have an income of less than that. Now, this was supposed to be the break-even point for local income tax versus council tax. What do you think of that under these circumstances? It's a nonsense. The fireman and nurse scenario is a nonsense.
I think we just agree to disagree. The figures that we have used, which show that an average family will be £913 a year worse off, are accurate figures. Now, you might disagree with them because you disagree with me fundamentally on it, but those are the figures. You choose whether to believe them or not.
Okay, can I just put that to Bill Aitken to see if because he also believes in the council tax, can you answer that point?
It's taking me all my time to hear what is being said, never mind answer the point. But can I come back to the fundamental issue that clearly council tax is highly unpopular, we all accept that. And it's only when you actually sit down and carry out the study as to what it needs to replace it, that you realise the complexity and the difficulty, which is why we have concluded that imperfect as it is, and it is certainly imperfect, there is no other way. Now, what we have said we would do, in answer to problems which many of you will experience as pensioners, that every pensioner household will get a 50% discount off council tax over and above any discounts that are available at the moment, including those for single-person occupancy and so on. Because try as we might, we cannot come up with a better solution. Now, I did hear the question that the gentleman to your right raised with regard to the calculation. Now, I have not done this calculation myself, obviously, but it would seem to me to be not all that complex a matter to calculate how much is spent on local government services, at the same time find out exactly how much the total Scottish income is and divide one by the other, and you'll then get a figure. Now, that's what the independent body did and arrived at a figure of 6.5%. Now, you may well disagree with it. I can't argue because I've not done the calculation myself, but I would be surprised that anybody could have done something, a piece of work that is commissioned to be so fundamentally flawed. So the answer is, I think that we really do have to stick to the status quo, but by all means, what we will do is 50% discount to pensioners over and above any existing discount.
Okay, did you have a point? Is it related to this? No, that's fine. Okay.